Hey everyone. Hey everyone, it's James from FunFoods, and today we're going to be making a Christmas pizza as my timer goes off. My Christmas pizza, let me check on something real quick. Nope, not ready. Alright, Christmas pizza we're going to be making. It's a Christmas dessert pizza. I hope everyone's doing well tonight. And hi, how's everyone? Yeah, it's a Christmas dessert pizza. So what we're going to do is make the crust a sugar cookie, and we can decorate it all sorts of ways. And then on top of that sugar cookie, instead of putting cheese and sauce like you would normally do on a pizza, we're going to put some colorful chocolate wafers. These are red and green. That's festive for Christmas. And I have some marshmallows we're going to put on there too. Probably some sprinkles, some other stuff as well. Hi, I'm in Florida, so you're in Florida. Cool, nice for that. Hi, James. Hi. Sprite cranberry, huh? Yeah, you have one, Frankie. You have those? Cool. Oh, I understand now. Yeah, so I just want to explain it briefly what we're going to be doing, and what I am finishing up doing is I was in the middle of shooting another video while I was preparing for this, and I still have something in the oven that you can't see yet, but once I pull it out, we'll worry about that. It only needs a couple more minutes in the oven, but we will be using that oven for our cookies. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make our pizza this size. This is just a pizza pan. I'm guessing this is probably around 13, 14 inches, somewhere around there. Just to give you an idea, maybe 12, I don't know. You live in Illinois, and I left today, and it was so cold out. Oh yeah, this time of year, especially in Illinois, you're right. Christmas pizza what? Like I said, if you just came on, it is a Christmas dessert pizza. And instead of using like dough as my crust, I'm going to use sugar cookie as my crust. And these chocolate wafers, we have red and green, as well as marshmallows. It's going to be a dessert one. We are going to just really decorate this as dessert as possible. So it's not going to be a normal pizza. It's going to be way better. Way better. It's going to be a dessert pizza. So let's get to making our crust first, which is our sugar cookie. And in my live streams, I always just use these like box mix because it's just easier. Of course, if I was making something from scratch, I would do it from scratch. Let me favor YouTuber. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Julian. Hi. Let's see. You got purple belt and jiu-jitsu. Oh, well, congratulations, Warriors. So you got your purple belt. That's awesome. Put the marshmallow spelled like, yeah. All right, so here, let's go ahead and make this. This is really simple. You just follow the instructions on the back of your box mix. I got to check on my other recipe real quick while I do this. Still not quite done. Alright, so that's still cooking. So I just have a large bowl here. Inside this bowl, I'm going to put 1 stick of butter that's softened at room temperature. That's because that's what it says on the package. If your package says something different, use something different. It's going to call for 1 large egg. There's 1 large egg. This is the easy part. We're just making sugar cookies at this point. Let me wash my hands. After you touch eggs or meat, you should always wash your hands. Food safety. All right, so now we're going to open up our mix. Hard to do with when your hands are still a little wet. Where's my towel? There it is. There we go. All right, get that out of the way. Just dump that in there. Mix all this up. Let's see if I can see the comments again. What I do is cool. Thank you. This will fit nice with Christmas party later. Yes, this is perfect for a Christmas party. You can bring it to a Christmas party. Of course, it's always better if you eat it fresh, but you know, it can be eaten later. Hello from Clearwater, Florida. Hello, Mike. Sounds good. That's what Eula says. Thank you. Appreciate that, Eula. So, of course, I am live streaming both on YouTube and Facebook, as always. YouTube's over here. Facebook, you're over here. And we're just making the sugar cookie, which is going to be our crust for our dessert pizza. Once this is mixed in really good, then we can just push it out into our pizza pan. This is almost mixed in. And you'll know it's mixed in when it's really hard to mix anymore. Everything comes together almost like a ball shape. There we go. That's pretty good. Doesn't have to be perfect. All right, and that's perfect timing. I got to pull something out of the oven because we're going to be putting this in the oven in a minute. Yep, perfect. And of course, this is going to be our pizza pan. Now, I am going to spray this with a little bit of cooking spray so that we don't get it sticking too much. Not much. It's good. All right, and we can just take this with our hands, really, and just push our dough out on there. You could roll it if you want. I'm not even going to get to that stage. We're just going to push it all with our hands. Just make sure I get all this dough out of here. Every last bit. Get this out of the way. So how's everyone doing tonight? Jeremy Baker, hey, how's it going? So we're making this dessert pizza, Christmas pizza dessert, and all we're going to do is flatten this out. Like I said, you could roll it out, but I'm just flattening it out by hand. This is going to be our crust. It's a sugar cookie crust for our Christmas dessert pizza. And this is probably a lot like, if you ever seen the movie Elf's Breakfast. It's going to be a lot like that, right? So, and we can dress it up many different ways once this is done cooking or baking, I should say. And I have my oven already preheated at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And so it might take a little time for this. We're going to check it in 10 minutes. Hopefully it doesn't spread too much because we didn't really have time to put it in the refrigerator to firm up a bit. But here we go. Put this in the oven at 350 for, we're going to say 10 minutes. All right, so there we go. Let's angle this up while we wait on that. Already look good. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, so what we got to do now is think of the things we're going to put on top of our pizza. Now, of course, I already said we're going to put red and green candy wafers because they're basically chocolate. So those we're going to put on there for sure. We're going to put some marshmallows on there. Spread those out. Italians when it's Christmas. Will Ferrell is the bomb at Buddy. Yes, Buddy the elf. For sure. So we're going to do red and green of those. Some marshmallows. Here's some other things we're going to have. So I have these. These are Ghirardelli peppermint chunks. And what they are, they're like white chocolate with peppermint in them. You can't really see the peppermint on camera, but little pieces of red in there. But they look really cool. And I'm going to use those. So we have red, green, the white from that, the white from the marshmallows. Anything else we can put on there? What do you guys think of? Put chocolates. Okay. I do have Hershey chocolate. I have chocolate Hershey Kisses as well. So I have Hershey Kisses, I have whole Hershey bars, I have Kit Kats, Reese's. I'm looking over there because that's where all of my candy is right now because I cleaned up my kitchen, just made a mess of my living room. But yeah, you know, what are you going to do? So anyway, we have peanut butter chips, like little chocolate chips. We have peanut butter chips, crush up peppermints. Yes, I have candy canes. Oh, we have regular candy canes. I have, ooh, look at this. I have Oreo candy canes, which if you notice, some are missing because I've used some in a recipe that you're going to want to see for sure. How about sweet tart candy canes? Is that sweet enough? You ever see those sweet tarts, but they're candy canes? They're really cool. Grind them up and mix them. Yeah, that's good. Oreo. So we also have, these are basically the same thing as this, but bigger. Peppermint bark, same thing. The Kisses, the M&Ms, I do have M&Ms. I do have those. And I also have, these are called Sixlets. They're little chocolate things like M&Ms, but I do have M&Ms as well. Yes to Oreos. I have Oreo cookies too. Y'all want some Oreo cookies in there? Whole Oreo cookies, maybe crushed up. You're a candy store. If you see my cabinet, which is a total mess over there, it is like a candy store. In fact, like when my nieces and nephews were younger, the first thing they would do is go to that cabinet because they knew that's where all the goodies were. Yeah, I have all kinds of stuff. You think of it, Hershey Kisses are definite. We're going to do Hershey Kisses for sure. Hershey Kisses. So I have some Hershey Kisses. So we'll use those. Crushed up candy canes. We're going to crush up a candy cane. Hello, David. The chocolate balls in the cane look good. Yeah, we'll definitely put those on top. We're going to do these last because I think they'll melt a lot, and I think it'll be perfect to have these last. But y'all have to remind me. What do you think about the Hershey Kisses? Should we do that first? When that comes out of the oven, then we're going to put this, we're only cooking that about 10 minutes or so. Then we're going to put this stuff on it so it'll melt with the rest of the cookie as we cook it the rest of the way. In fact, I think I'm only going to put that in the oven about 6 minutes or so. So I'm going to have to look at it. I don't want to put it in there too long. Hey, Matt, how's it going? Yeah, we're making a Christmas dessert pizza. And what it is, it's a giant sugar cookie, which is in the oven right now. And we're going to cook it about halfway. Then we're going to put these red and green chocolate candy wafers, which is just chocolate, really. Put some marshmallows on there. Put all kinds of candy on there. We're going to put, Hershey Kisses, M&Ms, whatever we can find. Little peppermint chocolates. Crush up candy cane. Are you a Christian? I am, yes. Ferrero Rocher balls. Oh, Ferrero Rocher. I don't have any, but yeah. All has been doing well, Matt. I know everything's good with you for sure. Everything's getting ready for Playlist Live. Couple months, but hey, we'll get there. Yeah, also, everyone, I want to remind everyone right now, tomorrow I have a special video coming out. It is at, I think, 2:30 or 3 p.m., around 2:30 p.m. It is a collaboration with somebody, a really cool person. We have a competition, and I want to win this competition. And whoever made the best giant Christmas cookies. So I made a bunch of giant Christmas cookies. This person made a bunch of giant Christmas cookies. And the hashtag in that video you have to use if you think I made the best one is hashtag FunFoodsWins. And the loser has to get a pie in their face. So I don't want to get a pie in my face, so I need to win. So I need you guys tomorrow, when the video comes out, you have to watch it. And of course, check out this other person's video, which I'll have links in the description for it. And then at the end, whoever has the most votes for them wins. The other person gets the pie in the face. And I think we have a week time span. So we have to get as many votes for us in that week. I don't want put pie in my face because then I have to clean it all up. I don't have staff to clean up after me. Yes, I've already done my first. Oh yeah, cool. Me too. Wait, what time? Oh, time. I think it's 2:30 p.m. Eastern time. The video will come out. Hope so. Yep. Good. Glad everything's well with you, Matt. Yeah. So 2:30 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. It's going to come out. Yeah. So you don't want to miss it. We're waiting on this thing to cook real quick. Let me look at it. I'm going to keep it in there a little bit longer. We're trying to get that first part of it cooked before we put the chocolate on top of it, because the chocolate won't take long for it to melt. Video or live? It is a video. It's not a live stream tomorrow, the collaboration. It is a video tomorrow, and it's over 10 minutes, so I can tell you that. But it is fun. I show you how to make all three. I think I made 3 different giant Christmas cookies. I'll show you how to make all different ones, all 3 ones. And then, of course, yeah, I'll show you how to decorate them all, because it's going to take a lot of work to decorate. I mean, just imagine decorating little Christmas cookies. Imagine decorating giant ones. Yeah, so I had to do a lot of work in that video. So it's a little longer than 10 minutes, but well worth it. And hopefully I entertain you all the way through. And of course, as always, share that video tomorrow and all that fun stuff. I'm going to check on this in just a moment. We're going to pull it out and we're going to decorate the top of this. So I hope you're ready. You know what? Let's crush this candy cane while we do this. And let me angle the cameras down and crush this candy cane so it'll be ready when our stuff comes out. So I have a baggie of some crushed candy canes anyway. Let's open this up and just make sure you get all that wrapping paper. That's the worst part about candy canes, is unwrapping them. They wrap them so tight. You think, you know, it's almost 2020. You think we'd have a better way of doing this. All right, so here's one part of the candy cane. This one was already broken, so it was a perfect one to use for this. All right. So when you crush these, just let most of the air out of the bag, little baggie. Just find something heavy. I usually like to use a rolling pin. There's one over here. And just crush them. And you don't have to crush them like all the way. You can have little pieces. You don't have to like grind them up. There we go. I think that's good. Don't want to crush too much, right? There we go. So that'll be ready for us too. Let me grab a thing of M&Ms. I know I have some in here. Let's see, I got so much stuff. So I have a little bit of M&Ms in there. Fun size, left over from Halloween. So yeah, definitely. Am I a bachelor? Yes. Wafers should look cool. Kisses and marshmallows for sure. Let's open up. You know what? Let's pull this out of the oven right now, because I have to get that out of the oven. So here it is. It's not done cooking, but we don't want it to be done cooking because we got to put the other stuff on there to get it to melt. Just be careful not to touch it with your bare hands right now. So let's open this up, the red and green wafers. Should have had them open already. Where am I from? I am from Maryland. All right, so you don't need to have any special like design if you don't want. And just spread these out. Remember, this is just on a sugar cookie as our dough. We didn't do anything too special. And they're going to melt down. I think that's good. Let's put some, you can see they're already starting to melt down a little bit now. Put some green ones on there. go. Maybe a few more red ones when I'm done with this. What do you guys think? Red and green is always nice. Christmassy. Alright, so we got that part of it good. Now, what else we're going to do? The marshmallows, right? Let's do some marshmallows. Let's put some marshmallows on here. It's almost like a s'mores pizza. Can't go wrong with that, can we? And what else did we say? Oh, some Hershey Kisses. A few Hershey Kisses. Fill it up in candy. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. You tried to fast forward it. Oh no. Did it work? Put some Hershey Kisses in here, just all over the place. Oh yeah, we got some M&Ms over here. Anything else I'm missing? But a yummy mess. That's right. It's a mess, but a yummy mess. Can't go wrong with this. Alright, so is that good? About 5 Hershey Kisses? Or we'll do one more just for good measure. Keep it even. Alright, we'll do one right about here. Put some M&Ms. These are just regular M&Ms for more color. Try to spread them out a little bit. Although I said that, then I end up putting a bunch of them in one little spot. Alright, so that. Oh, this bark. This is peppermint bark. It's like white chocolate with peppermints in there. This is going to be amazing. Yes, our crunched up candy canes. All right. There's our crunched up candy canes. I put some of those in there. Just for even more color, right? I think a couple more, right? There we go. These I'm going to wait till the end. I'll put these on in the end. These are, it's called Sixlets. They're kind of like M&Ms in a way. What do you think? Think that's good? We'll put these things in the oven. Let me get my gloves back on. Put that back in the oven to heat up. Put ice cream on it when it's done. That's, oh, that sounds amazing though. So I put it in about 3 more minutes and we'll check it after then from Halloween. Yeah. Put ice cream on when it's done. Yeah. I have to go. Bye. Well, bye. Can't wait for tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow's video is going to be amazing. Tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time. You definitely want to check that out. My Thanksgiving was good. Thank you. Hopefully yours was. Greetings from Buffalo. Greetings. Yeah, we're waiting for our pizza to cook. It's in the oven, baking actually. Take some of this stuff out of the way and clean up while I talk to you guys. Yeah, this is definitely a fun recipe you can make with the kids for sure. So yeah, parents, you have children, good recipe you can make, and they can put it on there, put like whatever candies they like. They can tailor it to their own specifications, which is great. Because, and you can even do like half a pizza. So if you have 2 kids, one kid likes one type of candy, the other kid likes the other type, you can just make them both happy. And then that makes your life easy, right? So just like you would do like half a pizza pepperoni, half a pizza cheese, you know, makes everyone happy. So we're waiting on our pizza to get done cooking, or baking, I should say. Let me get a spoon out. And the reason I'm getting a spoon out is because that chocolate, I may have to like work it a little bit when I pull our pizza out of the oven. We'll see. Yeah, the idea to put ice cream on it when it's done is a really good idea, Hazel. I really like that idea. I might do that because chocolate, a cookie. And see, you can, even though I'm doing just a sugar cookie, you can actually do it with any type of cookie, whether it's chocolate chip, peanut butter cookie, all those cookies work. So you don't have to use a sugar cookie. Now, what I should have done was, in the sugar cookie mix, I should have put in sprinkles. I think that would have been fun if I'd done that, but I didn't think of it until afterwards, just now. What are you going to do? But if you do it, mix in some sprinkles, like different colorful sprinkles, red and green and whatever color you want, really. So let me see. I bet that one of your cookies is a giant gingerbread. That's what Frankie says. Good guess. You'll have to see tomorrow. Hi there. Great show. Thank you so much, Terry. But yep, let me look at, I'm going to take a look at our cookie. It's coming along. I think it needs about 2 more minutes for sure, because that chocolate hasn't melted the way I wanted it to yet, and the cookie isn't quite done either, so works out good. Yeah, so what's your least favorite candy? Ooh, least favorite. That's a good question. Least favorite candy. You know, I would say it's something like Mike and Ike's or taffy, somewhere along those lines. I'm not a big fan of those kinds. I love chocolate. I love peanut butter. So like Kit Kats and Reese's, anything like that, anything chocolate, anything peanut butter, I do like. Well, I love actually. Chocolate, peanut butter, chocolate wafers, all kinds of stuff like that I really love. But stuff that's, I don't know, like taffy is okay. It's not really my favorite. You made a yellow cake and used food coloring to turn it green. Then you put strawberry frosting on it. Wow, that sounds amazing. Strawberry. See, I like strawberries too, by the way. So, especially strawberries and chocolate. Gotta love those. So let me take a little peek at our cookie. We got 40 seconds left, and that would be 5 minutes total. And looks, from what I can see here, it's coming along nicely. What's my least favorite ice cream? Ooh. What about Milk Duds? I'm not a big fan of Milk Duds. I will eat them. I just not, because it is chocolate, but it's not that, I don't know, it's not as sweet as like regular chocolate. But yeah, I would eat them, but I'm not like a big fan of Milk Duds. No. I like the really sweet stuff, you know. The sweeter the better. Obviously, I just made pizza that's a dessert. Like, come on. Still needs more time. I'm going to crank up the temperature. I had it at 350. I just cranked it up to 375 because I think it'll be better hotter later on in this. Circus peanuts, aka styrofoam, are the worst. Oh, funny. You don't like pumpkin spice ice cream? No, I'm not a fan of pumpkin spice anything, really. I make it because it's like in October and stuff. I make that stuff. But Sheila, here's something for you. Let's see. Circus peanuts. I saw these. I was cleaning up today, and in my little cabinet, they're actually still good until July of 2020. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But I don't hate them though. That's the thing. I don't hate them. It is funny, but I understand what you're saying. Have you ever asked, oh, okay. Yeah, the circus peanuts definitely. I understand what you're saying though. They do taste like styrofoam, like when you bite into them, and there's kind of like just airy. It's almost like a marshmallow in a way, but but yeah, it has a very like firm taste to it, not like a marshmallow. Can we see my cabinet? Ooh, do you want to see that messy cabinet for real? I mean, we got a few minutes. I'll show you from a distance. Really bad. Here, I'll open it up. Here, you'll get to see the cabinet. I'm going to angle this. It's this cabinet up here. Here, y'all want to see too on Facebook? So it's it's a double cabinet. All that is sweets. All kinds of sweets. It has everything you can think of. Yeah, it's pretty bad, people. So that was my timer going off again. And yeah, let's see it. Yeah, that was my timer going off. Let me check this real quick. Oh, almost done. Pizza's almost done. It is maybe another minute on there. So we had it in there, it was 10 minutes to begin with. Then I put it in there another 5 minutes. I got one more minute or so, and we're going to pull it out because it's just starting to brown around the edges, which is good. So yeah, we're going to pull that out and look at our Christmas dessert pizza, and then we'll put some of these on top of it. Even came with a candy cane, so it's like perfect Christmas stuff. Yep. Messy cabinets are the perfect place for both mice and bugs. Yeah. Luckily, I don't have that, but yeah. It's not dirty, but it is messy. Make eggnog ice cream. Ah, good one. I have made eggnog ice cream. It probably won't be out this Thursday. I'm trying to decide whether I really want to put the video out Thursday, because I am putting a special video out tomorrow. So I might skip this Thursday's video, but next Thursday will be eggnog ice cream because I've already made it. I just have to finish filming it, but I did make it. What is my elf's name? Oh, my elf on the shelf. Okay, so here, let's see, that is my elf on the shelf. His name is Slapjack. And last year, I think it was last year, he helped me make some Christmas cookies, which was really cool. So he's a good elf. But he does tattle on me to Santa, which is not good. All right, so let's pull out our dessert, and we will get everything ready so you can see. You open the baking supply store in your house, featuring all the stuff in my cabinets. Yeah, I know, really. You could do that, actually. There's always a critic. Yep. All right, so here we go. Let's... Oh, look at this. And as I expected, all the chocolate didn't melt yet. That's okay. That's why we have a spoon. You can just take your spoon, right, the back of your spoon, and just kind of push this in. And it kind of smears things around a little bit. Look at that. Now we do have to let this cool down before we cut into it, because it's just too hot and it'll fall apart. Just like you'd let any cookie cool down, we got to let it cool down. And it's good. The marshmallow's browned on the top there. That's good. What do you guys think? We'll put some of our other topping on there. I think that's good. All right, let me turn this oven off. All right, so we have these. We're gonna put it on there while it's still hot. So colorful, you wish you had some. Yeah, they're called sixlets, and they're just red, white, and green little chocolates, almost like M&Ms. Put it on there while it's hot, but I didn't want to put them in the oven itself. I don't think it would hurt anything. It's just, I think they're better served being whole, round, colorful pieces. And, you know. There we go. I think that's good. I'll save some of these others for another time. Colorful. Do any of other cookie recipes? My son autistic and he don't like sugar cookies. Yes, you can do this with any type of cookie. You can do it with chocolate chip. You can do it peanut butter. Any type at all. You don't have to do the sugar cookie one. I did it because I happen to have easy sugar cookie recipe to make. When I have a cake box mix or a sugar cookie mix that's already pre-mixed for my live streams, that way I don't have to make something from scratch. But there are other recipes, and you can use whatever your favorite kind is, and there's no holding back. It's up to you. Make it as good as you want or as crazy as you like. It doesn't matter. So that's the basic part of our pizza here. We are going to cut it open, but I'm going to let it cool down a little bit. You should have used marshmallow fluff. I have our marshmallow fluff as well. I could have done that. I also have a giant marshmallow, like really giant marshmallow, which you'll see in a future video. I can't tell you about it now. Little spirits of whipped cream and Cool Whip. Good suggestion. I am deciding whether I want to cut a piece of this off. It's still a little loose right now. We'll should have used, yeah. So let's give it a minute to cool down. I'm going to get my camera and take some pictures of it like this while we're waiting for it to cool down. And just know the light might blind you a little bit. Not too much. It's not too bad. So let's get some pictures. Gotta have some pictures for the thumbnail. Maybe turn that light a little bit. It's too bright. So we can put some of the stuff that we used. Here we'll put a candy cane in the background, make it look Christmassy. Too bad my elf can't just jump up there for me. Hey elf, jump up there. But yeah, my elf's name is Slapjack, and he's really cool. He's a good elf. Got to get some pictures when I cut it up. We'll wait for those. All right, let's get this out of the way. Should I cut it up now while it's still hot? At least one piece. Cut a piece of our cut one piece anyway. All right, so let's go ahead and scatter candy around. Yeah, you could do that. You could just take a spoon and scatter everything. Someone says no. I'm gonna cut one piece anyway, and I'm gonna let me get my glove on so I don't burn myself. Really don't want to burn myself right now. So I'm gonna just cut across like so. And instead of like really properly cutting this, I'm just cutting one piece. Oof, that's a mess. All right, let's get that one piece out of there. See if we can get the one piece out of there without everything else. Let me make sure you guys seeing this good. You can get to see this. Yeah. I'm trying to get you in good position. So we won't have like an actual cheese pull because there is no cheese, but we get some chocolate pull. How about that? All right. So the cookie itself didn't cook very much in the middle because all that chocolate was on top of it. So I do suggest leaving it in there longer for the actual cookie to cook before we put the chocolate on there. So I should have left it in there at least another 4 or 5 minutes for the cookie to actually cook and then do it. But it confused me when I saw the edges brown perfectly. I was like, oh, good. But yeah, it didn't turn out too good. But that's what happens in live streams sometimes. But yeah, just so you know, cook the cookie all the way through first and then put the chocolate and candy on top. Because the inside, we aren't going to be able to use that. And there's really nothing we can do. We can't just put it back in the or back in the oven. It won't work. But the crust, we can eat. But that's about it. So, learn from my mistakes. Know how to cook it properly. And that's pretty much it. But this, anyway, I can eat. Not bad. So, we learned something today. So if you're going to make this, cook it, depending on the size of it and the thickness, between 12 and 15 minutes. Let it get completely cooked, the cookie part. Then add your chocolate to it. It only needs a few minutes in the oven with the chocolate because chocolate does melt. You may have to, move it around a little bit, but it does melt. So sorry it didn't work out perfectly, but, it works out. Arrange the chocolates like pepperonis. Yeah, you could do that. Yeah, you can actually do that. When life gives you lemons, yeah. So we can eat the crust. That's the good part. The crust is good. So eat up. Yep. So, well, I want to thank everyone for coming on and joining me, even though this didn't work out perfectly, but now you know how to do it perfectly. Thanks for joining me, everyone, to make this. It's a Christmas dessert pizza, we'll call it. And I hope you enjoyed it. I hope everything is good. And if you make it, as always, please share a picture of it with me on any of my social media at FunFoods YT. And I love seeing the things you guys make. I love it when y'all share stuff. So it's really cool. So yeah, absolutely. Thanks everyone for coming on. Don't forget tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. we are going to have a special collaboration video where I'm making a giant Christmas cookie. Remember the hashtag. You'll see it in the video. It's called hashtag FunFoods wins because I want to win. Yeah, say bye to Slapjack. Slapjack, my elf. Bye, Slapjack. He didn't help very much this time. But anyway, thanks everyone for joining, and I will see you guys next time. Hey everyone, it's James from FunFoods, and today we're going to be